What's up, guys? Dragon Ray Gaming, aka Rayquaza. And listen, I was just about to turn in for the day, and I see this Xbox news that I didn't catch earlier. This Xbox news is pretty much what I thought was going to happen with Xbox in the future about them becoming a hybrid console or game preservation. This new step that Sarah Bond is doing for the future of Xbox, this is seemingly in line of what I think is what's going to go on, because game preservation is one thing that I do, and man, this sounds impressive. This really does sound impressive, people. Let's just take a look at this news, because this is one of the points I was going to make in one of my videos in the future if we got anything else with this. So let's check this joint out, man. Let's see what Sarah Bond actually has to say about game preservation and anything else for the future of Xbox. Because right now, it's not Phil Spencer's Xbox anymore. No matter how many people sugarcoat it, it is actually Sarah Bond. So let's check this out.
Money, 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 mojo, radio, mojo, radio.
All right, people, this is what this has to say right now. It comes from Windows Central, and then we'll go look at the actual article, see if there's any other information that's in here. Windows Central exclusive. Xbox President Sarah Bond has set a new team dedicated to game preservation, moving forward compatibility. So, one thing we always talk about on this channel, we always talk about game preservation. Game preservation is one of the things that I really do enjoy. You know, you get your game, and hopefully, because I want to start a series on the channel where we play a whole bunch of old video games, and I must try this things once or twice a week and then give myself a review or a retrospective on this said game, or a mini retrospective. I'm not even going to go in depth, but game preservation is a thing that has been plaguing a lot of folks. Just like Mudahar was saying in his video, game preservation, which is key. Metal Gear Solid 4, even though I'm not a Metal Gear fan, you can only play Metal Gear Solid 4 on old consoles. You can't play it on a new thing. And there's certain games like The Crew that has been delisted completely. Check out that website of delistedgames.com and hurry up and get your old games to get all the new info and stuff like that. But game preservation is a must with Xbox. The backwards compatibility is the best in gaming right now. The other things that's with this is, if she's making a whole team for game preservation, no matter what, it's probably going to be in the cloud. I don't know how they're going to do this, but I'm very, very interested to see what they're going to do. That's pretty cool. Sarah Bond, we have formed a new team dedicated to the game preservation, important to all of us. And Xbox, yeah, see, here's the new team. In industry itself, we are building on the strong history of delivering backwards compatibility to our players, and we will remain committed to bring forward the amazing library Xbox game for the future generation of players to enjoy. Back when they was talking about game preservation on the old Xbox, Microsoft, what do they want to say? People call it the damage control tour, what they really had right there. They said some interesting things in there. The future of Xbox, what are they really going to do? Because this is after the ABK deal. Again, Microsoft right now is a new beast to what they were before ABK deal. When you have this massive catalog of games, you got to do something with them. We're slowly getting games on Game Pass, which I believe they're going to put the old Call of Duties back on Game Pass. Because if you guys remember, the old Call of Duty games randomly just cut back online. Randomly. And you know why? Because of the ABK deal. Call of Duty, it gives Microsoft that money. It gives all these other gamers that money. And if it make it crossplay for other platforms, then we have something cool. We have something cooking. We really need something like that, man. Microsoft needs a W. Desperately, Microsoft, you need a W. The freaking 30 FPS, 60 FPS debacle a while ago with Hellblade 2. But this is very, very interesting. If you get a good backward compatibility set in stone, you can get a good sense of growth for Game Pass. Like Michael Pachter said, I didn't watch that video because I heard people talking, like, yeah, people say he's a liar. Guys, Michael Pachter worked with Xbox. He did, in some sense. You know what I'm saying? He did. He gets things right, he gets things wrong, but we know for a fact that there's more people these days going with subscription services. Even though I have a subscription service for all my stuff, that's the new thing right now. That is not what everyone else is doing. Like the older gamers, that is what we're buying. Physical stuff, we buy plug and play. That's what we do. That's what we like. We get Game Pass and PlayStation Plus and Nintendo Switch Online for certain video games. Not everyone's doing that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like the old guard, we buy physical and stuff. That's what we do. I love that. But our time pretty much is over right now. Like I said, I'm digital library more and more throughout the months and years. That is how it's going to be. I don't know. I like my physical media. Favorite games get physical media treatment now. Anything else, it doesn't. because digital library in the future, that is where Xbox can shine. And that's what I believe that they're going to do. Sarah Bonnet promoted to Xbox president a short months ago, kickstarted recognition of streamline Microsoft's gaming organization. And we're still slowly seeing her change up some things, even though it's a tall order. This is the official article of what he was talking about in the thing. Okay, recently game preservation has become increasingly concerned as a shift to digital license models and online services has made it too easy for games to permanently go offline. Like we discussed earlier with The Crew and all these other games. Things have been going offline, which sucks. You spent your money, you really should be able to keep your stuff. That is the goal, that is what we want to do. Now, let's keep on going. It's a massive problem in mobile gaming where publishers and companies like Apple and Google have no problem wiping games from existence, which is why I don't really mobile game. I get it's a place for some, for the casuals, and some people for the pros, making content creators. I get it, but mobile gaming isn't for me. Sorry, but I'll play Solo Leveling when that comes out, or maybe Pokemon. There's got to be a niche for me to play it, basically. Elder Scrolls Fallout, hey, I'm probably down, you know what I'm saying? There's some gimmicks, but either way, I mainly don't play mobile games. I remember it's been years since I played a mobile game. Further on, okay, Microsoft is closing parts of its Xbox 360 store this year for new purchases, which is sad to hear, pretty much. Hundreds of the most popular Xbox backward compatibility games escaped the Xbox 360 and continue to live on the Xbox One and Xbox Series X platforms. It seems now they'll live on even further. Now, let's go back to full screen. So people, what this tells us is slowly but surely we're going to get an announcement to what Microsoft is really trying to do in the future. We know that they're building games. We know they're making a lot of games. They just haven't shown. Hey man, I gotta take my jab at homie, man. You guys know what I'm talking about. It is what it is. But like I said, man, for Microsoft right now, it's a very, very slow burn for Microsoft right now. You gotta slowly build back your reputation. 30 FPS, 60 FPS, make your games, people will come. It is what it is. You have to have great games consistently. The technology is also part of having a great game selection and great platform. I trust Microsoft to deliver on game preservation. That's pretty much what they're good at right now, game preservation. Unlike Sony and stuff, and Nintendo. Man, Nintendo don't give a F, bro. Let me tell you something, man. Nintendo don't care. They trust their IPs. If they ain't doing it, y'all ain't doing it. But the thing Microsoft does get right is game preservation. They got it. They're king. They're king with game preservation. So, I expect... Man, how to put this, man? If you're able to... Okay, so, I got it. So, okay, this is how I put it. If Microsoft is able to capture all their games and put them online, and when they come with their new console, that right there is what's going to sell people. That right there, if you be able to keep all your video games, that right there is where Microsoft can shine. And you can bring back some more people, and you can bring back to Game Pass. All right, y'all. Like, share, subscribe, and peace for some more gaming content, man. It is what it is, and happy to see Microsoft trying to do something good. All right, y'all. I'm out.